using right now has done me dirty in the past. Oh, it looks like we're getting up there. Hold on. Come on. Come on. I see it says live,
Almost
and
there.
there we go. Oh, there we go. Hello, everybody in internet land. I am back with Steph. How you doing, Steph?
Pretty good. How are you?
I am loving life. So we are doing something a little bit different today for those that that weren't with us last week. No, 2 weeks ago. Last week was my vacation. Steph and I and D-Will ended up talking about doing some mini painting. So that's what you're looking at right here. So this guy right here is a helmet that kind of a broken helmet from a Dead Space 3D print that I did. And then if you saw on Patreon recently, I did the kind of the life cycle of this thing. And in the chat, you'll see two links. The first one is the creative den, and then the other one is the life cycle, the project's life cycle. And so that just shows like what it looked like when it came out fresh and nice from the 3D printer. And then I didn't show the picture of it being gray with the gray primer, but the thing is gray anyway because he's gray resin. And then this morning I did the 2 different copper tones on this, and I did a Patreon video just kind of walking through what I was going to be doing and the why I was putting multiple coats on. So there's a copper tone on this, and then this bronzy hammered tone. And so I'm going to end up busting this up a little bit more, but this was another one of those projects that got messed up. Like this actually literally just fell 2 stories down onto concrete and just shattered. And my life did too at the time, because this was for my friend. And this took a lot of effort to do. Oh shoot, I don't have the little dude. He might be out on my workbench, but so I wanted to save this, and I realized that, let me see if I can kind of put this back. Something like this, I like the idea of having this scene that you see with like all these broken up pieces be I'm calling it game over. So it's like
I like it.
what is his name? The guy from Dead Space. You know who I'm talking about.
I'm so bad with names.
Yeah, but shoot, whatever his name is, the main character. So this is his helmet, and one of them. And so this is as if, he's dead. He didn't make it through.
Isaac?
I think that's right. I think that might be right.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll go with that.
Yeah. So this is Isaac's helmet, and I'm gonna bust it up even more. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will just real quick share my screen, and then we can look at this guy. So can you see this image here, Steph?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm just gonna open. Hey, come on. I gotta scroll down, I guess. Okay, yeah. So this is this was the original. These are when you do 3D printing, you have all these little like spidery things that are supports that end up holding. Do you do 3D printing? Have you ever done that?
One of our good friends has a filament 3D printer. I've never played with the resin printer before. I know they're a lot more fragile.
Yeah.
Point in case.
There's a lot to it, but yeah, this was it here. And then this is what it looked like after I removed all of the struts, all the supports. And then I did a little bit of light sanding, because one of the things that I don't know if you can tell, but it's got ridges on it.
It's a lot less though than like ones that are filament, because you see like the circles around. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Did you see Maggie's? Well, yeah, you saw on her Patreon, right? So all of those are filament, and so there's a whole bunch of ribs on it, the opposite direction. But this is, you can see it fell down right over here onto that concrete patch. It could have gone any direction and hit grass and been fine. but it didn't, and it went. Could have even hit the wood and maybe been okay, but no. So that was my life shattering into pieces. And so I did the gray a while ago, and then this morning I did the copper, which is an underlayer, and then this bronze, this matte bronze, as the final layer, which is the one that we're looking at. Now what I'm going to do, actually, let me just scroll down for those that didn't see. Do I have an image?
Turtle Boy.
Oh yeah, Turtle Boy. Yeah. This was from 4th of July last year, so I posted it back up. So I guess I don't have a little picture, but there's that. It's that little dude, which I left out on my workbench, I think. So there's all sorts of little like blood and dings, and like I used a file to like really mess this thing up even more. So this is going to be interesting because I can feel that this is a little bit tacky still, but we're gonna. It's fine. The whole thing is supposed to be that it's destroyed. So
That's
yeah.
true.
So that's what I'm working on, and that's the news from Lake Wobegon. So I'm going to stop sharing that. So what are you working on? What do you got?
I primered one zombie and one of the main characters. So I have Judy here with her shotgun. And
Oh, nice.
I also grabbed the character card so that I could like make her match.
Oh, very cool.
And then just my zombie is just a dude with a brick.
Okay. So do you think that you'll be able to get all the, are you aiming to do that all within this hour? I know you have a hard stop in just under an hour.
If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But I figured I'd primer two and see what happened.
Yeah. So yeah, this is going to be a long project. Well, I mean, I don't know how long of a project it's going to be because I realized that most of the work that I have to do, I've now done. Now it's just the fun destruction side of things. And then the painting. So I'm using, what paints are you using? Are you using Citadel? Are you using
I have Army
Painter?
Painter and I have Game Color, I think is the other one. It's just some generic one we got off Amazon just because there were a couple colors in our Army Painter set that we were kind of lacking.
Have you noticed I have too many paints for the amount of painting I actually do. I did what I always do, which is I love doing this thing, so I'm going to invest all this kind of money into it. And like I started off small, and then I have a wonderful wife that uh, helps me spend money. So I have too many paints, but this is one of the Army Painter ones. This is it's a Dungeons and Dragons, but that's after they like teamed up with Army Painter. And oh yeah, actually that's the majority. No, is it? I don't know. I got like 200.
Is that the Glistening Blood one?
Yes, this is the Glistening Blood. So this is
twins.
Nice.
Yeah, mine looks different, but
yeah. So this is the Dungeons and Dragons model, which basically just means it's a smaller bottle, but everything is the same.
Yeah, so we bought because when we started painting minifigures, we were just doing all the zombies from like our zombie side games. So we bought a specifically zombie side Army Painter kit.
Oh, yeah.
So they're all like say zombie side on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I got this for a hell of a deal, the Dungeons and Dragons pack. It's like it's just shy of 100. So this is just so you can see the size difference. The Glistening Blood is yeah, and so this is the traditional war painter, Army Painter, which I really like over Citadel. I do have a couple Citadels, and Citadel, this for those that don't know, that's what the Citadel looks like, and this thing pops up, which is cool if that's the color you're going to use, because you can just dip your brush into this thing. Is that shown? Yeah. But if you're trying to mix colors, I have found it so much better because these have droppers. I love that so much. So
As you can see, I do a lot of color mixing.
Yeah. Do you have a wet palette?
I do. I
Yeah.
just I don't think these need it. I think especially on these tiny figures, you don't want your paint too wet or it's just going
Yeah.
to be a sloppy mess.
Yeah. I have a wet palette. Like I said, I don't think I'm actually going to get an awful lot of painting done. I have all my paints set up, and I'm like, I'm actually not going to have a ton of time. But we'll see. We'll see. And hopefully, I'm really hoping that my nice microphone kind of cancels out some of the sanding noise and scraping noise. But let me know if you can hear it and it's bad. Like, I'm gonna use my file. You let me know. Is that bad?
I mean, I can hear it, but I don't think it's ridiculously loud.
It's not? Okay, cool. Yeah, and that's the other thing. I can't find my other file. This thing's a huge beast. This thing's way bigger than I need, but so tell people about yourself and what you're doing, and maybe about what is it, the supermarket game that you were playing, the play with me thing?
I love my stupid supermarket game.
That honestly, I watched part of it, and then the rest of it was in the background as I was working. That looks like a like overly. You said it was one person that actually developed it,
Mm-hmm.
which that looks like I mean, it looked well. I don't say well crafted. I mean, it did look well crafted, but it looked polished for one guy.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely like it has its bugs, right? But it's still in early access, so you have to, give it a little leeway there. Um, but he also hired a team now to help him kind of pump out updates and fixes quicker because he was
Okay.
just having a hard time keeping up by himself once
Yeah.
it went live. Um, but I've really been enjoying playing that. This is actually my second playthrough of it. I played when it first released a few months ago, and I played like 60 hours of it. I was absolutely obsessed. And then I was just waiting for the update that he kept promising, and it wasn't coming. So then I kind of wasn't playing it for a while, but now he hired that person, got the update out, and now I'm addicted to it again. But I will say making videos on it has definitely slowed me down, which is probably a good thing.
Slowed you down in playing or making the videos?
Playing.
Okay.
Because I only like do so much and then I stop and make a video and then I play a little more and then I stop and make a video.
Yeah.
Um,
I thought for a little while about doing a StarCraft 2 co-op. Play with me kind of thing, because I played that way too much. But it was basically the only thing I was playing, so that's how I'm going to justify it. But I'm
Look,
kind of glad
me in my thousands of hours in Destiny have nowhere.
Yeah. Oh, dude. So the other day, what did so it was just before Tuesday, yesterday was the um reset. Yeah. And I was just thinking of doing the 50 or the really hard onslaught. Oh, I hear Maggie. She's singing in like a very Maggie way. Hey, hon.
Hi, Maggie.
We're live.
Yeah.
And they can't see you because you can only see you where there you
I
go.
can see a corner of her face.
That's my wife. That's my wife. Yep.
That's me.
That's what people came to see. So
Steph, what are you working on?
I'm painting miniature figures from one of my board games.
Oh, nice. Which board game?
It is called Zombie Side, but this is a Night of the Living Dead edition of it, which is
Zombies.
pretty cool. So it's got all the Night of the Living Dead characters in it that you play as.
Has Dave told you about his cousin
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, actually, he was in the chat last week. He was the guy that kept making fun of me and teasing me. And he's I think I said to him or to you that I think I said it to him that you give him a run for his money for the amount of games and stuff you got.
We do own a lot, but we also play a lot of them, so they don't like just sit there. We have a group of friends that comes over every other weekend to play with us, and yeah, so they at least get use. They don't just sit on the shelf and collect dust.
Yeah, he's the one that we were talking about Gloomhaven.
I'm gonna go get some food.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Tell me how it is. I
can
haven't.
hear you guys.
I
I'm
ha-
just gonna grab food.
Okay, I haven't even tasted it, to be honest. That's good. It's got a lot of mushrooms in it. I made mushroom bolognese. I know I told you, but now I'm telling the world. And I'm actually telling Philip, yo, what's up, Philip? He's not on right now because he's sleeping because he's over in the UK, but I know he's gonna watch. So yo, what's up, my man? How you doing? So yeah, so hopefully it comes out, the food came out good. So what were we talking about? Destiny. Yeah, so I haven't done that. I actually almost jumped in to do a Nightfall the other day, but I wasn't really confident enough yet because I feel like that's one of those things that, I mean, obviously it helps if you know what's going on in the Nightfall.
Yeah.
So and I didn't want to be that guy that I didn't want to be that guy like who we matched up with.
Oh man, he was so bad. But you know, everyone starts somewhere, so
Yep. We sure do. So
I've been doing Grandmasters now. I've
yeah.
surpassed the regular Nightfalls and I'm now doing the Grandmaster ones, which you play at 5 light level under, and they're ridiculously hard and like a bunch of like overload and barrier guys, and they are very difficult. And also, if you die, you return to orbit and have to start all the way over.
Yeah. So if you die once, or is it if the team wipes?
The team wipes.
Oh,
which
okay.
basically, if 2 people go down, that's it. Like,
yeah,
it's hard,
yeah, 'cause
almost impossible.
Everybody is sub 5 light level, regardless.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I did finally get my last piece of armor that I needed, so I'm max light now. So that's exciting.
Dude, I can't wait till I get my light level high enough. I'm at like 8. Oh yeah, nice. Oh wait a minute. Hold on. Nope, sorry. I'm looking at the live. There we go. Okay. On the YouTube side of live, when I go into the back end of it, it keeps like not staying live. So
Interesting.
yeah. There's Maggie. All right, you tell me.
I almost died twice tonight. People were driving pretty insane. I almost got in 2 accidents. One happened right in front of me.
Really?
Yeah, one guy he hit like a big patch of like the side of the road, well, the side of the freeway had a bunch of water in it, and he just tried to zoom through it, and he swerved and completely turned and hit a bit, well, not quite a big rig. It wasn't like a 18-wheeler or anything, but it had like almost like a bus, and then that turned and almost hit me, and I had to swerve out of the way.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then they collided into the wall.
Oh, they really did?
Yeah, like it was an accident.
Like a legit.
I'm not kidding you when I said I almost died. I swear.
Well, I wouldn't have even known until I was done with the live stream. If you died, I wouldn't have known until I was done with the live stream. You're here.
I'm here.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, cool.
It's one of those things where I think your adrenaline's so high that you're just kind of like,
Yeah.
I'm right. And then literally about 20 minutes later, there was people racing, and there was a car to the left of me, and then I'm right here.
They were racing?
They were racing, and there was maybe 1 car's length between us, but we're next to each other, and he went right in front of me. He was like an inch in front of my car. And then 2 more came up behind me.
This is while it's raining.
While it's raining.
Yeah. Okay. All right. They're the types of people that give messages.
I don't think they have
I'm not going to say where I think they were from.
Connecticut. I don't care.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Dave's desk is blurry.
I feel like Laszlo from why can't I remember the name of it? What's that show about? Into the Shadows.
It's not Into the Shadows. Is it Into the Shadows?
Something Shadows.
Yo, what's up, Mad Wombat?
Whoa.
He says Dave's desk blurry AF.
It is struggling a little bit there.
Yeah, I don't know why, man. It's on my phone and it's using the Wi-Fi signal, so maybe that's why.
Maybe this one. Yeah, your thing just popped off.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, no, that's because I'm changing my settings, so it's gonna.
It does look like it's made of chocolate.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't. The actual recording is higher quality, so if I end up doing a recording and like a post-production recording, then you'll see it better. But that's where we're at. Yeah, that does look like garbage, huh? Okay, well I'll just do this. How's that? So you can see where I'm. Wait, let me do that. So what I've been doing for catching those folks up is using the file and stuff, and you can see them. I think you can see. I can't really tell, but I think you can see. I'm like scuffing this thing up even more so that it can be awesome and amazing. So.
What paints do you use, Steph?
Hey, Steph.
Hmm?
Oh yeah. Can you hear Maggie or no?
Kind of.
Oh, okay.
Like faintly. I can't really
Yeah, she's
understand
just
everything she's
ignoring
saying.
What?
That's all.
No.
She said, "What paints do you use, Steph?"
What paints? The Army Painter paints.
Yeah.
Are those the ones you have?
Same ones. Yeah, we just talked about this.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. But now Adam knows. Actually, let me see here. Yeah, my Dave's desk looks garbagey.
I mean, you can at least tell you're doing something.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I don't know why I can't see the interesting. So yeah, the live stream chat that I was telling you about, yeah, it doesn't work. So the chocolate gonna get all over your hands, he says. That's true.
It does kind of look like a chocolate helmet.
Yeah. I need a higher resolution potato, he says. Thank you, Mad. Mr. Wombat, are you working on a project of your own? I know that you had told me that you might work on a certain project with some of the new tools that you have. I don't want to say what it is unless you want to say what it is. I'll let you say what it is.
New tools?
Yeah, you got a new piece of equipment. I mean, it was a while ago, but I don't know as he's had a chance to play with it yet. No, waiting for August. Oh, yeah. Waiting for the little one to go to sleep. Well, that's okay. Do you want to talk about it? Not about your kid going to sleep, but do you want to talk about? Yeah, tell us.
It's riveting.
Maggie said, "Tell us a bedtime story." I don't know how much you can hear because she's further away, and I got my nice microphone right here. So, you want to tell all the friends in the internet universe that, what's going on? Because I don't want to out you if I don't want to out another creative person.
Out of
Sand. Can't hear her. Oh yeah, it's designed that way. Yeah, I haven't decided yet. I don't want to disappoint anyone. Okay, I won't say nothing then. It's just the most epic and awesome adventure anybody could ever have in their life. That's all I'm gonna say. No, I haven't said a word at all.
Okay.
You can share it if you want to, but I would just appreciate that during the un-G-rated things that you just kind of like block that with your finger. If you show it.
Point?
Is she painting her
Yes.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you know.
The pigeon.
I also prime the snail for you. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, is that my desk?
Yeah, underneath your monitor. So, he said, I don't want to disappoint anyone. Shitty design. That's not true even a little bit. He's talking about my my design of not letting people hear Maggie. Is that an annoying sound for you, Wombat? I hope so. Hold on. Does that bother you?
Oof.
Is that annoying? Oh, sorry. So I kind of screwed up a little bit because I actually peeled off a section right here, and now it doesn't have any primer. Do you have any primer that you can paint with? Yeah, I guess.
I have gesso.
Yeah. Yeah, when I don't need it this second, but I need to definitely touch that up.
I'll go get it.
No, it's okay. I don't need it right now. Okay. Was it good? Not bad.
Not the best one we've ever had.
Yeah, well, I didn't taste it at all. I was
But-
running to try to get stuff done. So
I appreciate you making it.
yeah, I'm an awesome husband. Bobsta's here. He says, LOL, I'm here with both of you, looking down and creating.
We're
Yeah.
just staring.
I'll just do this. I can't see what I'm working on, but I
paint
will
up
just
here.
stare into the. There we go.
That's really hard to do.
Yeah. I was actually a little worried about that, but you know, it's all about the fun of it. Bobsta, are you working on anything? I mean, we haven't talked about you working on anything, but I'm curious. Nothing filthy, just writing code for work. Oh, what kind of code you doing? You doing those where it's what's it called? I call them actions because it's in Photoshop, it's an action where you can like pre-program something. So if you do something 50 times, you can just be like, hey, record this action, and now you just have to hit play on that, and then it'll do all the 50 things that you normally do. Bobsta is a genius when it comes to CAD. Makes me want to do it. Yo.
Can I use acrylics on this, or do I have to use your?
No, it is acrylic.
So I can use acrylic.
Yeah. That's what these are.
Cool, man.
It's not oil
Yeah.
based. Yep. You can't use my paint.
Wow, rude.
I know. Sharon's caring. We're married.
So,
Marriage.
We're married. Yep.
It's like
Is it though?
marriage.
Bobsta says the exciting.
You get
world...
divorced, Maggie gets half your paint.
Yeah.
You know what? Steph's got a great point.
Bobsta says the exciting world of cabinetry drafting, working on a way to easily create a long cabinet box made up of multiple unique bays. Hooray! That's so exciting. And I'm not even trying to be rude about it. Which actually Mad Wombat says, Dave hella rude. Are you trying to poke in here? Yeah. Okay. I just want to.
I don't have to.
I want to.
It's your channel. I don't
Yeah.
have to.
It's fine.
We can let
Put your kids away. Put your kids away before she shows this. Everybody, please put your kids away.
Avert
If
their
you have
eyes.
sensitive eyes, please divert them. Because Maggie belongs to a book club.
This has nothing to do with the book club.
Yeah, it does. Because there's an influence through the book club.
Look, Dave, you've already blamed me. Just blame me. It's fine.
It's Steph's fault. I didn't blame you.
Steph sent me a link.
You, in fact, did.
No.
Maggie was like, Steph sent me the link. And you were like, yeah, that checks out.
Yeah. I didn't blame you. I just stated a fact that it checked out. That's all.
Now the question
So-
is, do I put this in the blurry camera or the very clear?
No, put it in the goddamn blurry camera. Wait. Philip, who is
It's
not
auto.
here
That
yet.
camera's auto censored.
Yeah. Philip, who is not here yet. Philip, he's gonna watch this tomorrow or the next day or whatever.
Philip.
Please.
I am
You're
a
welcome.
delicate flower. I am a lady.
would you come over here so people can see you better?
Hi.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
after work, so I look crazy, Bones Jones.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? I don't
gonna-
think people are ready,
gonna
so I'm
poke
just
'em
gonna
in.
I'm gonna move this guy. Hold on. Okay. You gotta right in the middle there. That's the view. So there you go. It's exactly what you guys think it is. You have to turn it so that people can see. No, turn it the other way.
Erect neck.
He's wearing a turtleneck. I'm sorry, everybody.
I've been calling
I'm
them
sorry.
Richard, but if you guys want to come up with a name for my pigeon.
And so this, yeah, okay, I'm holding it. So this is what we were talking about. Actually, let me do it on the nice camera. We were talking about the different, this is the filament printing. And so you have the like horizontal rib. Yes, because we were discussing this and I need to let my people have a little something from this. They're already probably going to have something from it by the way I'm holding it. Okay.
You're holding it like it's dirty.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could show them my collection.
No. They can go to your channel for that. Yeah. Okay, let me catch up with the boys. Bob's just says everyone in the shop loves me for being here late, keeping all the windows open and letting all the cold air in. Oh, dude. When the rain decided to come, like we had 5 minutes of rain and it brought like 10 degrees or 15 degrees cooler, which I love because it's been hot as nuggets here today.
I don't want to hear it.
Why is that, Steph?
It's only 118 here.
Dude, when we were in California, it was 112 to 118. I think it actually got a Mags. Was it over 120 when we moved from Cali? No, but by us. So okay, yeah. Yeah, so that's the hottest we ever got, Steph. And we were like, peace out. We're not staying around here. Yeah. So Bob's just says 118 with a lot of exclamations.
Yeah, I live in the desert.
Yeah, you're crazy. You know where you should move?
I just consider it like, because I used to live in the Midwest. Like, I'm from Wisconsin. I came from cold and snow and rain and shit weather. And like, I'm just happy to be away from that. And I'll take the 118. And I just consider it to be like our Wisconsin winters where you just don't leave the house.
Yeah, that's terrible. Do you at least have central air?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think you would die otherwise.
Yeah. We don't have central air. We have window air conditioners, which I've tried to be creative with because we have a big house and we only have two. And one of them, and I'm working in the office. Anyway, it's we're putting up curtains into different rooms to like block off because we don't have doors there. So it's like we only have these small BTU things. I actually just shared something with Maggie. Someone did a little YouTube short on that. Living in New England be like.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Yep. So God bless you. I did not like the dry, crazy heat. I'm going to be honest. What else we got here? Dave Hella Rude. Oh, Wombat says book cult. That's when I was talking about Maggie's crazy lady friends. I feel uncomfortable with the way Dave is stroking that pigeon. So I think what I'm going to do here, I think this might be good. So what I like to do with this, I don't know if you do the same thing. Do you ever do something like this where you like damage the crap out of it, Steph, or do you just paint as it goes?
On these little tiny ones, I don't do that because there's no way. You'd have to have like the world's tiniest file.
Yeah.
But on bigger things, I do.
Not any real need for it, but I mean, when you paint something, are you trying to tell a story with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least in my own head.
Yeah.
I don't know if the story comes through to anyone else, but
Yeah, but I think it helps inform the decisions of the painting. Adam says, Steph seems like someone that doesn't purposely ruin her things like you do.
I mean, so I have this metal stamping kit, and nothing makes me happier than taking out that hammer and just beating the crap out of metal.
I just got a metal plate so that I could. It was at Joann's. Was it Joann's that I got it finally, or Michael's? They all have the same damn thing. It's just a metal plate, so you can do stamping, right? And so you're not going to like destroy your thing. I got leather work that I want to do, and I don't want to destroy my workbench. So, I'm going to try some of that stamping. But yeah, you don't see the little dude, my little helmet guy. Tell me if he's over there inside that. Yeah, because you're blocking me in here, girl. If not, that's okay. He's out on my workbench from when I was chit-chatting about it earlier. That's okay. 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 So the reason why I asked about informing your decisions is like the way that I see this is this thing is all like gouged up and whatnot. Oop, yeah, okay, visible. And it's like I feel like he got dragged along the ground. So that's why I'm like, I even thought about doing brain splatter in here. But we'll see. We'll see if I do that. I think that might be a little too much right now.
Oh, like on the inside?
Yeah. Yeah. What? Oh, no, don't do that. Okay, I think that might be good enough. I think I'll just yeah, you only got 20 minutes left, Steph.
I think I was a little too ambitious here, primering two things.
What was it that you were going to see or do?
Twisters.
Twisters. Oh, that's the new one, right?
Oh, let me know how that
Yeah.
is.
I will. I'm so excited. Twister was like one of my favorite movies growing up.
Yeah.
And I'm obsessed with storm chasing. Like that's what I do in my free time while I'm like just sitting around is I watch storm chasers on YouTube.
Talking about that. We were just talking about that.
You and me?
Yeah. Yesterday. When
We're talking about how you're terrified of it. Like you
No.
love storms.
I said, yeah, no, I said, who are the crazy people, these nut jobs going to
Me,
chase
it's me.
after storms? Yeah, I love storms. Love them. Love them.
But Steph, would you legitimately go in one of those like armored cars and like go in the middle of a tornado?
Oh, yeah, she can't hear you. And Maggie asked, would you legitimately go in one of those armored cars and go into the middle of a tornado?
1,000%.
So-
Oh my god!
You're that crazy mofo that I was talking about yesterday. Literally, we were driving to get groceries and it's crazy skies. And I said, who are these crazy people that do this kind of stuff? And it's you. It's you.
I've never done it, but I would do it given the opportunity.
Yeah, of course.
But like I'm not going to take my own vehicle out and do it.
You nutso, man.
Yeah, you crazy.
Would you go on a submarine? To the bottom
No.
of the ocean?
Hell no. Hell no.
So where do you draw the line? So you like tornadoes. Tornadoes are where I say F you. Nope. That's God saying, hey, I'm gonna pick you up no matter what it is. Your house, nope, not here anymore. Earthquakes, yeah, no problem. Lava, cool. But well, not cool, but you know.
Lava?
Yeah, lava.
Lava
I'll
is
take,
death.
I will take lava over God throwing everything around and saying F you in particular.
But they're so cool.
Let's see. Mad says, I need to see long legs.
Ooh, I've heard. Okay, so I really want to see that, but my friend just watched it yesterday and he said it was pretty crap. and now I'm a little concerned because it looked amazing.
What's long
He's-
legs?
It's like a new thriller with Nicolas Cage,
Oh,
but apparently he was not in it near enough, and I don't know.
was it one of those things where he was a name that drew it, but he wasn't really? He was just kind of like an ancillary character.
I think he was the main like villain, but he just wasn't in it a lot.
Oh,
Like,
well, Adam says I've heard great stuff. Bobsta says, "Oh, I hope Twisters is super campy and ridiculous."
me too. Well, the first one I don't think was that campy, like the OG one.
Yeah, that had Helen Hunt. Is that right? Was that her name?
Uh,
The
no,
blonde
no.
woman from that show. Right, Reisler, right? Oh, jeez. Yeah,
Yeah, it was Helen Hunt and
Yeah.
Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton. Yep. Kind of like Maggie. Dave's the main actor, but I came for Maggie. Yep.
Is it because of my miniature?
Is it?
Definitely because
Is it because of her miniature?
Terrible. Sorry.
I'm just gonna end there and not say what she said. So
Sorry.
I'm being maligned on my own channel. I just watched Bobsta says I just watched Sharknado 2, so I'm tainted with the fear of weather being hilarious. And yeah, I think he says Maggie being Nick Cage. Maggie equals Nick Cage. So okay. So I think I'm gonna actually start to paint this a little bit. I know you gotta leave soon, but I might keep going for a little while longer. Because I'm just now getting to it.
getting to the good stuff.
Oh,
I'm struggling with these zombie paints to make skin color.
Your
Is there a flesh color?
No.
Isn't there? Or what's it?
I have a flesh color. I have several flesh colors.
I have one that's called flesh tone, but this is bronze. I don't know
Yeah,
how this is
well, I
flesh
have-
tone.
I mean, you don't have it, so it doesn't make a difference. But like, actually, out of the 50 or so in the box next to me, I just randomly grabbed one, and it's the one. It's zombie flesh.
Oh, that's like green though.
Yeah.
I have that one. I need a people flesh. Like she's an alive person.
Oh.
She's murdering the zombies.
Oh, nice. Okay. Mags, do you have an extra little water thing? That was the one thing that I forgot to bring over.
Everything for you.
Yep, you do everything for me. So this, for those that don't know, is a wet palette, which is actually way too wet. Hold on a second. You can actually make these wet palettes. That's what I started with, which is basically just a sponge underneath. You get like something like this, and then you just get a little sponge. Thanks, dear. Yeah. Yes, yes. Not often, but I do. Don't be weird about it. There we go. No, I'm not doing it for the camera. I stroked the pigeon. Yes, I do call you Margs. And it's excellent. All right, let's see. Hold on. That chocolate looking great. Thank you, Mad Wombat. Maggie going to use all your flesh colors on her pigeon. What are you using on your pigeon, actually? Oh, yeah, she's using a green and a purple.
Would you like to show the pigeon again?
Green and a purple. I don't know if. Hold on.
I like
Oh,
it.
yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, so there's the green and the purple. And then here's what she's got going on. Okay, you guys see that? I think you can. Yeah, okay, cool. She's got some lines going. There you go. Okay. I need to. So, for those that don't know, the wet palette, which is this thing here, lets you cover it back up. There's a cover on this thing, and so you can put your squirt your paint in there, and then yeah. Oh, it. Yep, it sure did. It got all over everywhere. Yep. Okay. God damn it, Maggie. Yeah. I don't know. You're not. No, you're not. I'm glad nobody can hear you. So you put the paint down in here in the wet palette, and then you can cover it up and come back to it like even 2 days later or whatever. So it's really good if you're going to end up doing a long term project. But if you're not, it's not a big deal. Like Steph showed everybody just those like, is that from the Dollar Tree, Steph? Those
Yeah, just these crappy little palettes.
yeah, those look like the big package from Hobby Lobby or Michael's or whatever.
I think that's where we got it from. I don't remember. It's super old, as you can tell by the millions of layers of paint stuck in it. But it does the trick. And I find with like doing these teeny tiny miniatures that like the wet palettes get the paint a little too runny.
Yeah.
And I have a hard time being precise with it.
Yeah, I mean this thing is huge, so I don't have to worry so much about that. But I don't know how you do those little teeny tiny minis, because like my eyes are just, I don't know if it happens to you, but like if I'm focused too intently, my eyes like jump.
Mine, like I notice I'll like go cross-eyed and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Refocus.
I'm not going to repeat that, Adam. Yeah. By the way, that's just. Yeah.
I think that's a harmless question.
Yeah, you would. Okay, what colors? Where's my stuff? I'm actually gonna see what this looks like. So I need to. I got dwarven bronze, which I think I need to cover up this gesso. So that's what I just put down over here because I took all my primer off. Second. Glad you guys can't hear this fan because I got a fan next to me because it was hot. Like I said, it wasn't 118 degrees, but it was uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable today.
You guys have a cold front coming in though soon, don't you? Like
yeah, actually tomorrow our cold front brings us down into the 80s, like the low 80s supposedly. So I'm gonna take it. Okay, I need to find a new color. Oh, actually, Adam, is this one of yours? So actually, let me hold it up so you can see it better. Probably. This guy here, was this one of yours from a project like Gloomhaven or whatever, the lion, Jaws of the Lion? I don't know where I got this guy. I can't remember. He might have been free with some paint or something. I don't remember. This is one of those nightmare ones for me because it's such. Look at that. That's so. Oh, that hurts my soul. You don't think so? Yeah, no, that's. I'm too old for that shit. Give me these big guys. Okay, I need to find.
Honestly, like at least with the zombie side ones, with that dip shader, it's very forgiving because it fills in all your little like oopses where your paint kind of carried over onto where you didn't want it.
Yeah. I wouldn't have such a hard time if I had one of those big ass magnifying glasses that, like, it has the light on it, but I can't find one that's not stupid expensive, like $50 or more.
Yeah, I don't know why those things are so expensive.
When I was younger, we had them. I had two of them. My dad had one and I had one, and they were $10. They were stupid cheap. 2 times reader glasses from Dollar Tree. I tried that. It's easier to paint if you get some 2-time reader glasses. I tried that. I actually have some of my dad's reader glasses, and they're not here. They're out in my shop. They weren't 2 times, but they were okay. They were a little better. see, what am I trying to do here? I'm looking for maybe I'll do abysmal black. I got owlbear brown. That's a good one too.
Love me some owl bears.
Where was it? Oh, it was Destiny. I was in Eververse and I was looking at some of the different things you could buy. And why was it an owl bear? I don't remember what it was. It was like a Jesus. They had some different D&D crossover things. Was it a oh my god, what are those things called that you drive?
The sparrow.
Sparrow.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the owl bear was. Was it that or was it? It wasn't a ghost because the ghost was the like Cthulhu monster, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was one of them. There was actually the 9. There was one that I really liked that you could buy right now, but I don't want to invest dollars, like actual dollars.
I refuse. I refuse to spend money on it.
Yeah.
I won't buy any of that crap.
Yeah. But I actually really liked it. There was a ghost. There was the Zur package or the something of 9 package. And so you actually got what looked like Zur's face as a
Yeah, it
ghost.
had like the little tiny little chin tentacles.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody likes the chin tentacles.
I have a little like ghost that's sitting in a tugboat with like a little like ship captain hat on. It's freaking adorable, but I never use it because I like masterworked my one ghost, so now I don't want to spend upgrade materials on a whole other ghost.
I did the same thing. I don't remember what my ghost is. I think it's a pyramid. I don't remember. It's a exotic, but it was from back in the day when I was playing before you even got the darkness. So
yeah, I have a really old ghost as well. But you know, it's not like you really even see it. So
no, but if someone happens to look at your screen, they'll be super impressed by whatever your ghost is. Maybe.
I guess though, to be fair, in the new raid, your stuff kind of matters because there's like one section where you're like all dead and you have to beat it by like looking through other people, so you have to like be able to pick out who you're looking at by looking through their like your screen at them. So you have to be like, okay, so and so you need to do this. So if you can't pick them out by like what they're wearing and their ghost, you don't know who you're looking at to tell them what to go do.
Oh, okay. Is it true? Oh, hold on. Adam, you said $25. What's that? We were talking. I think you are mentioning something about the big.
Oh, the magnifying glass.
Magnifying glass things, dude. If you could get one for $25, I'm all over it. Do you have? I came unprepared. I need something that I can put this little wash in. Do you have another one like these little guys or no? Do you have one nearby or no? Oh, okay. Oh, that would be sweet. Thank you. Oh, you texted me, but I can't see it right now because I'm on Do Not Disturb because this guy right here is my phone. I shall check it afterwards. Maggie is going to be wonderful, and she's going to get me something that I forgot to get because with washes, there's a wash. I'm going to try this shadow wash. I don't remember how I did this last time, so I'm just going to see what happens. Actually, I wonder because this is so freaking big if I can just do this. Boop. Do you use the dip wash stuff?
I use the dip shader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you actually like dip it into the thing, or do you? Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just hold it by the base and dunk it in, and then flip it back right side up, and it kind of like drips down and just settles into the crevices, and it doesn't like muddy up your other painting.
Yeah.
It's really thin. If it like you can use a paintbrush too to like wipe off if it's like too much pooling in an area, but it does a really good job, surprisingly.
Yeah, that's actually what this stuff is. It's the same stuff, but this is in little bottle form, and I don't have one of those dip things, but this comes in real handy. This is the biggest item that I've made, so yeah, I'm actually we'll see if this works. I don't think this is really going to do what I want it to do, but it's all about experimenting anyway. But you can see here, like it's getting into the grooves of where the file was, and that's kind of what my idea was.
Is it? Oh, I didn't even know I had like a gloss varnish one. I never really do gloss. Well, I guess I do them on like the zombies' eyes. I do gloss, but I like to leave the zombies kind of matte so they look dirtier.
Where'd you get the zombies?
They just came with the like in the game.
Oh, with the game. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I have so many. I don't really have any zombies, but I do have some creepy things. There was a guy, Goonmaster Games. I was a patron of his for a long time, and I have so many of the, like every month he would give out different 3D models that you could print, and I had a printer, and it's one that Mad Wombat and I went in on together, so it's his turn to use it. But I have so many cool things. There's a couple like there's like 2 zombies, I think, and I thought they'd be super cool. But there's so many unique things on like Thingiverse. There's a Thingiverse, yeah. That's where I got Master Chief Buddha here. That's this guy. So I got
So
him.
cute.
Yeah. And dude, yeah, Thingiverse is awesome. You can get 3D models that are like useful. They're like little tools that you can print up, and like little wrenches and whatever, just basically anything you can imagine, or tons of stuff like that dude. Or there's like a zombie dinosaur doing a thinking pose, like he's the thinker or something.
That's cute.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my miniature looks a hot mess right now because I didn't get to do any detail work yet. I just like slapped some color on her.
That's okay. Are you going to share that on your stream somewhere, or like your channel, so that people can kind of follow the progress if they're interested, or no?
I can share it in your Discord probably if you want me to share it over there.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wherever you want, share your work, or what? I think I have a share your work. No. Your work has to be censored, Maggie. You have your own channel.
Wow.
That would just be your whole
I feel
channel.
very unsupported.
That's your whole channel. It's not safe for work. Yeah, it is rude. A mouse, one of your things. You have an octopus, you have an elephant, you have that, you have a snail, 2 snails, you have a dragon. No, wait, not a dragon. Oh, do you? Yeah, you have the purple one is the dragon, right?
Oh, mine did come with the.
And then
Is
you have
it
a
yours
T-Rex.
called like Invader Shader?
I don't think I have Invader Shader. No, this one is just called Shadow Wash.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know I had a shader, but apparently I have a shader.
I have 3 washes. I have a Shadow Wash, a Flesh Wash, a Brown Wash, and then I think there's one other wash. It might only be those, but I mean, these are actually washes, so I don't know if there's a difference between the wash and the shader, to be honest.
Yeah, wash might be a little lighter, or a shader would be a little darker. I'm
Yeah.
not really sure what the difference
I don't
is.
know. I just know that when I was learning about this stuff in Reddit, people were poo-pooing washes as like cheaters.
Tell them to go to hell. Do what works for you.
Indeed, indubitably.
I don't know why people have to be so elitist about things.
Gatekeeping, man. Gatekeeping.
All
Makes you
right.
feel better when you can be
Crap
superior
on
to other people.
someone else.
I don't know. I feel like I might do something different with these. I might just go all along and see how I like it. I don't want you to be late. It's 1 minute past 6:30.
Yeah, I should probably hop off here. I was just trying to clean up all my paints because they were everywhere.
Thank for your husband for being patient or whatever, because I know he got you
Yeah.
the tickets. So
It's like, I had that thing tonight. I told you. He was like, I totally forgot. But he, like, this is like my most anticipated movie of like the last couple years. Like,
yeah, you gotta let us know how it goes. I
Will
was a
do.
little worried. I haven't seen a preview for it other than the initial teaser. And with a lot of the remakes, I've been, or like going back to the old IPs, I've been a little leery. But what was that movie, Mags, that we saw? They did a movie, kind of the similar. Yeah, they did a remake. Not a remake. It was just like a continuation. We're like, ah, it's so good. Oh my god, if they do that. I don't know if you guys can hear her, but they're talking about doing another Mummy movie with Rachel Weisz and Brendan Fraser. So the original, what? Are you kidding? I will lose my mind.
I've never watched The Mummy.
Oh my god, Steph.
Oh my god, Steph.
I'm deeply upset.
She is deeply upset.
I have homework.
You got homework. I don't know if you heard that.
Is it streaming on something? I'll make sure I watch it soon.
Oh,
Probably.
dude,
I'm
it
not
came.
I'll
sure.
look it up.
Yeah, look up.
It came back in theaters like 2 months
Couple
ago. 2 months ago, we saw it. I brought Maggie.
You'll like it, Steph. You'll like it.
It
I'm
still
sure I
holds up
will.
well. It still holds up well, man. Like even from the 90s, right? 90s or just like yeah.
90s.
The effects are still good.
Fun.
And it's
Yeah, I rewatched Twister recently too, and I was like, I'm surprised how well this held up. Like, this is still great. I would not be upset if that was what I went and saw today. Like,
yeah. Well, hopefully so is this a new cast or is it is
Yeah.
a new cast? Okay. Hopefully they don't do like the Tom Cruise.
I don't think it's like they're redoing it. I think it's a continuation.
Yeah, well, I mean that's like what they did. I think that's what maybe they didn't with Tom Cruise when he did The Mummy. It was just a very different take on something that was so beloved. So it's hard to. They did redo it, yeah.
This one has Glenn Powell, and then I don't know how to say her name, but the girl who plays Sabrina in the Sabrina the Teenage Witch Netflix show.
Oh, Sally Draper
No.
from Mad Men. When she was younger, she was in Mad Men.
But she was in short Sabrina. I don't know. There might be another Sabrina.
Oh, is there? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't follow that stuff.
All right. Well, I should hop off and go clean up this paint so I can get going.
Yeah. Hey, Steph. Thanks for jumping on. Do you want to
Yeah,
tell
thanks
people
for
where they
having
can
me.
find you? And
You can find me on YouTube and Instagram at My Kind of Stuff. I do cozy gaming and book content over on YouTube, and mostly just books on Instagram. But
She's awesome.
I don't know if you could hear.
Thanks, Maggie.
Yeah.
You're awesome too.
You're welcome.
All right. I will
All
talk
right.
to you guys later.
Thanks, Steph.
Thanks
Tell
for
us how
having
it
me.
goes.
Will do.
All right. Just leave your thing on. You can turn it off, but like just so that it uploads.
Uploads.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Bye.
Toodles.
Bye.
Bye. All right. People just stuck with me and you, but they can't even hear
And my pigeon.
or yeah, and your pigeon. They can't hear or see you, so
You want to see my pigeon? You wanna see my pigeon?
boy do I. Had I thought about you actually being over here, I would have moved my microphone over to there so people could actually hear you. Yeah, I know. I even set you up over there, but I just didn't really think of it. Maggie Cam when? In camera? Yeah, he's like he's so upset. It's Adam. He's so upset that he can't even form real sentences. It's because he wants to see your pigeon. That's exactly right.
Max, don't bark. You're making me jump.
Yeah, so and I'm actually not going to go here too much longer because I'm just basically doing the same damn thing, and I don't know as people are super interested in that. This is just doing the wash right now. I'll end up posting some pictures on Patreon. I'm glad they can't hear you.
What, you don't like my voice?
No, I love your voice. It's epic. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Yeah. So it's actually not. This isn't too bad. I think I'm just gonna still have to cover this. Maybe I'll just do some extra darkness. So like these gray spots are a little too gray. So maybe I'll do like a heavier wash or like another layer of it. So, yeah. So yeah, Adam, I apologize. Originally, I thought Maggie was going to be in her room on her camera,
My computer's not.
and then she said that she loves me so much that she'd rather just sit here and be with me. And I'm like, yeah, I guess. Plus, her computer wasn't set up because she just walked in the door from work. Are you gonna show pictures of that on your Discord, Megs? Yeah, for sure. You have to.
I think I need to make him a fleshy neck.
You do. You do have to give him a fleshy neck. Because what color is the rest of him?
He's gray, like a pigeon.
Oh, that's just primer, by the way. That's not paint.
I know.
You're just painting the straight up over it.
Yeah, let's see how it goes.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how good the primer is gonna last, how long it's gonna last. In my experience with like painting houses, primer doesn't last like it might last like a year, maybe, depending on the situation. But you need to put a top coat on it. Otherwise it flakes off. So
Dave, I don't like your.
you might have a flaky pigeon.
God. See him sticking to the seat.
He says, don't forget the veins.
Don't make him look like you're pulsating.
Oh my God. I'm not repeating that. Poor Philip. He's his poor young ears. Still see that? Oh, I'm a little out. That's okay. This thing, by the way, I don't know if you saw. Did I ever show you the picture of this, Adam, with it all lit up? The one that I made for a friend of mine, of which you know, but I'm not going to out him. It was a little unfortunate because he is not a creative person, so he didn't. I don't want to say he didn't appreciate it, but like there was so much effort involved, and then it was just one of those like, oh, that's nice. I'm like, oh, I would have kept it for sure. Yeah. Okay. God, are you just gonna keep saying that?
It's stuck in my head.
It's all, yeah, it's like Bo Burnham. Yeah. No. because then YouTube is gonna grab those words during the um, closed captioning, and then it's gonna flag it.
That can just be the title of your video.
That's yeah, just that. Oh, Adam, did you ever make any more progress on that army that you were painting from that? I think it was from a game, right? You had a whole bunch of them. You wanted my help, and I abandoned you in your hour of need. That's how I remember it, anyway. Ooh, that looks good. Yes, you finished. Did I ever show you those eggs? His little army that he was painting. Oh, kept building. He hasn't painted yet. Well, maybe we'll do like a weekend of painting and Gloom. Well, no, we can't do painting and Gloomhaven. It takes a weekend just to get Gloomhaven set up and remember the instructions. Maggie. That's part of the basement. Oh, reorg. Yeah, he's doing a reorganization of the basement. So have a place to paint. Oh yeah, you get the 3D printer right there. You just gotta be careful though that you have good ventilation. Yeah, even with the unstinky resin, which by the way, you have a bunch of it because I don't remember how much is left, but I realized that I had a bunch of failed paints or a bunch of failed prints because with that eco-friendly, low odor resin, you end up needing to change the settings on the Mars, and I didn't realize that till like right before I gave it back to you. The regular resin was totally fine. So yeah. Yep. Okay. Cool. I'm just about almost done here. This was a whole lot of this. I should have used a bigger brush, maybe. Oh yeah, this is gonna look. It's gonna look pretty good once this goes down, and then once this is dry, which it won't be dry in time for on this live stream, but I'm gonna put the glistening blood on it, which is like a glycerin and paint, so that it actually splatters out like blood does. So like it's not just paint that dries flat. It like has a little bit of like a roundness to it. So it's pretty sick for something like this. Oh, it's still raining out. That's cool. I'm surprised Bradley didn't jump on. Busy? What, doing court or something? God. Saving people's lives? God. He could have watched me paint for the last 20 minutes the same. Yeah, he could have looked at your pigeon. He absolutely would. You should send him a picture. Yeah. Okay. I think we're going to have to end that there because I don't want to make this stupid long. And the next parts is literally me just doing this, but to all these. So, oh, and I got to beat these things up too. Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm gonna call this here. So let's see. This is the low res version. Let me do this. Wait, where's my face? Okay, there it is. Sorry, guys. So there you go. There's the higher res version. So this needs still some other darkening and wash and whatnot. And I think I just got some fingerprints on there, so I'll have to adjust for that. But not a bad hour's worth of work for like getting it all scraped up and messed up, and then that. Now, Maggie, do you want to show them your piece of art? Well, that's okay. I'm gonna sign off here in a minute. So yeah, is not PG. That is 100% not PG. Yeah, you do have to make sure that all the strokes are the same way. No. All right, so I'm going to. I guess I'll leave that as that. All right. Okay. Again, divert your eyes if you're sensitive. Oh, sorry. Oh, I see. Yeah, you did the tail. So here you go. There we go. I can't ever show this on like my LinkedIn or whatever. Because so yeah, blurred out, awesome. Yeah. I just hope no clients end up seeing this. I did a. I know I okayed it, and I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it. I just thought about my love for you and my support for you, and the weird stuff that you're into. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining. Adam says nice. Adam, thanks for being here. Hopefully, wait. Hopefully, you get no. Stop it. Stop it. No. No, that's it. That's it. You're cut off. Thanks for joining. Thanks for having some good times with us. We will be back next week working on something. I don't know. Maybe it's mini painting. Maybe it's digital work. Maybe it's, I don't know, whatever. Who the heck knows? But until next time, do you want to say something?
Have a good evening.
You got to come over here so they can hear you. Put that away.
Come on.
Put that away. No.
Come on.
No. Stop.
Come
This
on.
already did. Stop.
I can't put it's wet. Bye guys.
Bye. Be good to each other.
Yeah.